Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The night in Genoa City had fallen heavy, thick with silence. A storm brewed outside the tall windows of Chancellor Winters, the kind that mirrored the inner turbulence of two souls seeking solace in all the wrong and right places. Billy Abbott stood alone in his office, the low hum of the city outside barely noticeable against the louder hum in his own mind. His thoughts raced about his past, his kids, and the avalanche of emotion he'd buried under his usual bravado. But tonight, the mask slipped. "Long night," Sally Spector's voice cut gently through the silence. Her red hair was slightly damp from the rain, clinging to the shoulders of her leather jacket. Her eyes, usually blazing with ambition, held something softer, like she too was trying to outrun something. Sally stepped into the room, closing the door behind her. "You didn't answer my text, so I figured something was up. Thought I'd check on you. Not stalking, just concerned." He chuckled, the sound hollow. "Appreciate the concern. Just thinking, or overthinking, one of the two." Billy hesitated. But there was something about Sally, her openness, her edge, her unpredictability, that made him feel seen in a way he hadn't in a long time. "It's everything and nothing," he admitted, moving to sit on the couch. "Family stuff, business, regret, the usual Abbott spiral." Sally joined him, crossing one leg over the other. "You do a good job pretending you've got it all figured out." She smiled faintly. "My whole brand is pretending I'm untouchable. Truth is, I'm just holding it all together with lipstick and caffeine." They sat in silence for a moment, the kind of silence that doesn't demand filling. The storm outside cracked a bolt of lightning, and Sally instinctively flinched. "Only when they're metaphorical," she said, then added, "Growing up, storms meant things got broken, or people did." Billy nodded, relating in a way he hadn't expected. "Funny how some of us are drawn to the chaos we once ran from." Their eyes met. A long look, too long. Something unspoken passed between them. Recognition, maybe, or shared survival. "Sometimes I think the only people who really get me are the ones who've been through hell," Sally said softly. The room fell quiet again, though this time it felt charged. Sally leaned her head back against the couch, sighing. "You ever feel like you're always one step away from either greatness or total collapse?" She turned her head to look at him, and something shifted. The moment slowed. Her lips parted slightly, not to speak, but because she was suddenly aware of how close they were. How his eyes weren't just tired, they were wounded. And how hers, though guarded, yearned to be understood. It started tentative, a brushing of lips like a question. When neither pulled away, it deepened, desperate, searching, full of everything unspoken between them. All their frustrations, their longing, their fear of being alone, it melted into that kiss. Sally turned to him, her mask of control slipping. "Billy, I can't be another mistake for you, and I'm not sure you're not one for me." He moved closer. "Maybe we're not mistakes. Maybe we're the only ones who get each other enough to not mess it up." His storm outside began to ease, the thunder retreating into the distance. Inside, something had shifted, not just between them, but within them. Later, as they sat side by side on the couch again, Sally resting her head on Billy's shoulder, she whispered, "This is going to set tongues wagging across Genoa City." And maybe, just maybe, that was the first real step toward something neither of them had expected, but both of them might finally deserve.